So the saying goes, you can't have anything in Detroit, or at least you can't have proverbial in Detroit. But you can have an IMSA and INDYCAR doubleheader, and let's talk about that. Starting off with the IMSA race that happened on the Saturday, and the thing is with IMSA, that things tend to sort of end as they started. It was a good one for General Motors, you know, down in Motor City. You end up with the 31 getting the pole, and also picking up the win. You end up with the 10 in third place. They started 7th, so there was a good climb by them, but the 40 who qualified in second went down to 6th. It's good for the 31 in terms of the championship standings, because it means that Jack Aitken is now up at the top. But at the same time, it can produce all other kinds of drama. We saw incidents up and down the pack. We saw various penalties being handed out. We saw drivers driving into each other. And we saw some close battles as well. This was the best performance, I think, that the Temerario has had, for example, in its brief life on the GT3 scene, with second place for Faf behind the number 3 Corvette. So again, for General Motors, it was a good start to the weekend. They were hoping to start as they meant to go on when it came to Corvette picking up the win in GTD Pro, and then the Cadillac picking up the win in GTP. But elsewhere, it was a good performance for BMW with that M Hybrid V8 with the upgrades for 2026. They started to get some good performances out of that. Acura was ahead of Porsche as well, with the number 93 in 4th and the number 7 in 5th. There were a few incidents here or there. I mean, you can see that the 6 was down in 8th, the 24 was down in 9th. The poor Aston Martin down in 10th. Though that said, when it came to the INDYCAR, it was a completely different story, wasn't it? Ends up being an Alex Palou show, but it wasn't entirely him running off into the distance. Yes, he got the pole. Yes, he got the win. Yes, he led 71 laps. But Will Power led 18. Various different things went wrong for him late in the race, and as a result, he retired on lap 79. Palou ends up leading home a different Andretti in Kyle Kirkwood, who we saw quite prominently in races such as Long Beach previously. Ends up with 1 win on the year. It's Palou's 4th win of the year, which means he's won half of the races this year. An impressive run when you think of it, right? With the other ones going the way of, well, Rosenqvist, obviously, but Lundgaard, Kirkwood, and Newgarden. But it is a Palou show. It was an impressive run that he had to the win. There were some drivers who had various different issues. I mean, poor Alex Rossi. Didn't he drive into the wall on the warm-up lap? Graham Rahal had a good run, though, getting a podium. Didn't lead a lap on the day. There were a couple of drivers up towards the front that didn't. Pato O'Ward, likewise, having another good run. Rahal, the lead of the 3 stoppers, the next one being Rosenqvist. But it was a good podium from starting 12th on the grid. Rosenqvist himself started 16th, climbs up to 6th. It means that the championship battle shows a growing lead for Palou, and Kirkwood is second, 62 points back, 79 points back Malukas, 101 for Lundgaard, and 107 for Pato O'Ward. So it's what? Over a race in hand for Alex Palou at this point after 8 races. With 339 laps led, which is not more than the rest of the people combined, but it's not too far away. Are we about to see another dominant season? Anyways, folks, as always, thanks so much for watching and joining. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And until next time, bye for now.